guys, today we're doing a reading vlog. Hello people, this is mid-vlog Dom here because I'm just realizing something while I'm thinking about it. So throughout this whole video I will be saying the main character's name like basically wrong in a very American way. I will be pronouncing it Monte Cristo because things don't click in my head. As an Italian speaker, because his name is Italian, as an Italian speaker I know it's Monte Cristo. So I'm just saying it so you know that I'm not that dumb. Carry on. What's up guys, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, my name is Dom and I make bookish content along with other stuff such as travel and just miscellaneous collections. Question of the day is, how long is the longest book you've ever read? That question relates to today's vlog because we're reading The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. This is not the longest book I've ever read. The longest book I've ever read is Les Miserables. The second longest book I've ever read was War and Peace. This is the third longest book I've ever read at 1,250 pages. And for today's vlog, we're going to explore how I read the last 100 pages. It doesn't look like 100 pages, and that's because like a good majority of this portion is the appendix, because, you know, big fancy books have appendixes. Y'all, I started reading this book September 10th. It is currently November 14th, so it's taken me a very long time. I had a reading vlog about the first month, but then my laptop crashed. All that footage is gone, so I decided to make this vlog instead. To catch you up on this book, what is it about? It takes place in France it starts like after Napoleon was thrown off the throne, and then, you know, King Louis XVIII is reigning, but like it's before the time Napoleon came back, that little era. So our main character Edmund gets accused of being a Napoleon supporter. And why is that? It's because he loves this woman named Mercedes, but this other guy named Ferdinand loves Mercedes, so him and this guy named Danglars, whose position was threatened by Edmund, who's only 19 by the way, they report Edmund and make up a lie that he's a Napoleon supporter. Edmund gets sent off to jail, and then crises ensues. That's what gets the book going, and currently we're way into the future right now, so Edmund's about 40 years old because he escapes jail. He becomes the Count of Monte Cristo, which is like a secret identity. He gets this huge fortune, and first he pays off the people that did good to him, and then he spends the rest of the book doing dirty to the people that did him dirty, such as Danglars, Villefort, Ferdinand. We're currently at the part where he took all his revenge, so Ferdinand has killed himself, Danglars has run out of money and he's running away. His daughter is estranged, blah blah blah. Villefort's going crazy because like everyone in his family is dying. Albert and Mercedes, they're poor now, but they're good people still, you know, they don't take it out on anyone, but we're at the part right now where Monte Cristo, or Edmund, wants to help them. You know what pissed me off about this book? It took 980 pages for these people to recognize Monte Cristo. They still don't fucking recognize him. Mercedes did the whole time, but no one else did. So that's where we're at right now. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna make coffee despite it being 9:30. I don't know how long this vlog is gonna take just because I start work tomorrow. I got a new job. I start working at Target tomorrow for a seasonal position. Yeah, my camera's also dying. I really need a new battery because this battery's dying faster than it used to. Alright, so the story itself is 1,242-ish pages. I'm on 1,145. It is currently 9:52 p.m. I'm going to set my alarm for midnight, and that's how long I'm going to read for. So quick update. It was pretty obvious from the beginning who was killing all of Villefort's family members. He finally confronted her. I don't want to say who. I know I put a spoiler disclaimer in the beginning of this video, but like if you're like me and you didn't read this book, you probably kept watching because I do that sometimes and then get mad at myself for spoiling myself, but you know. So I'm here to protect you guys, but Villefort confronted this woman, and I will say it was a woman, and y'all, things are heating up. I've always hated this character too, and actually there's a whole chapter, like pages of Monte Cristo just explaining to her about different poisons, and it's suddenly making sense. At the time I was like, what the fuck, like nobody gives a shit. I should have given a shit, because now it all makes sense. Y'all see the Divine Comedy? I think this is the first time in one of these old books that mentions another book I've actually read said mentioned book. I don't know if that sentence made sense. That was quite the weird way to word that. But yeah, so I finally read a book that's mentioned. The Divine Comedy was pretty boring, but I've read it. Okay, so page 1166. So you guys know how there's that stereotype that, like, women gossip more than men? You know, I'm not going to deny it. Like, we do gossip a lot. We have some major tea sessions. But something I've noticed in these books, the men have major tea sessions. Like, more major than the women do. So right now, all, like, the young friends, like Bouchamp, and then, like, names I can't pronounce, they were dropping tea about the killer of the Villeford's family members, and they got it wrong. But it was, like, pages long, this tea sesh. And I'm like, and these same men have made fun of women for this. I love old books. Y'all, Villeford just found out that his other secret child is actually alive. I've been waiting for this since the story was first introduced. So many things that happened earlier in the book are finally coming full circle. It only took 1,000 pages, but it's all coming together. Okay, well, I forgot to update last night before going to bed, but I'm currently at the part, everyone in Villeford's family is dead, and now he found out who Monte Cristo actually is, and Monte Cristo's like, oh my god, did I do too much? Because now everyone's dead. People I didn't mean to die are dead. So that's where I'm at. I have 60 pages left. I have orientation today for Target because I just got a seasonal position. So I'm on my way there, even though I'm like about to shit myself. And I will read when I get back. I don't know how long this is supposed to be, but my anxiety is like through the roof right now. It's at 4, but I can walk there and be there in 5 minutes. So I'm not like too worried about getting there. Whew. Oh my god, you guys. My orientation was not today. They gave me the wrong date. Well, I don't even know if they gave me the wrong date or how much, like, confusion there was. But whatever. So, like, you know, now I'm a fool and can never show my face again, even though I have to if I want a job. You know, I felt sorrowful, so I bought food and I bought myself a vinyl. Yeah, rather than reading, I'm just gonna watch some Christmas movies on Disney Plus because, thank my mom for buying it because I didn't want to, so we're sharing an account. She doesn't know we're sharing it, but we're sharing it. She might cancel her free trial, so I should probably ask her about that. So we're sitting in my, like, depression station right now, but we have Disney Plus set up. Those are my journals because I have nowhere to put them. That's my pasta that my mom made, and I simplified it. I didn't add the sauce, I just put salt and pepper on it because it's a simple day. The chips I bought, and the new record I bought that I should probably put away and not leave here. I'm so excited. I'm in such a Christmassy mood. They had the Frank Sinatra one I've been looking at, but, like, this was cheaper, and I don't have a job, so I went with the cheaper one. And, I haven't bought anything for myself in the past 2 months just because of the lack of job. So because of what happened today, I was like, I'm going to treat myself. And it's great. I would play it, but I'm pretty sure I'd be, like, striked or something. I don't know. Copyright's weird. So I watched about 2 Disney movies. They were both, like, Mickey Christmas, Mickey Once Upon a Christmas, and Mickey Twice Upon a Christmas, whatever that's called. The first one was okay. The second one was pretty bad. And then I watched some Mickey Mouse shorts on Disney Plus, and now we can, I can't pick this up, we can get to reading. It's after 11 o'clock, and I think I'm going to read until midnight once again, just because there's some videos I want to film, and then go to bed. Lads and lassies, it is the next day, and I have 50 pages left, because I sucked at reading last night. I kept getting distracted, so I stopped. Tonight's goal is to actually make the YouTube videos I've been meaning to make, because those were not made last night either. I got super distracted with talking to people. Gossip. I don't know if I'm going to finish these 50 pages tonight. It's doable, but I really do want to get these videos done. So the goal is to finish it tomorrow, because I start my new job on Monday, so I want to finish it tomorrow, which is Sunday, so then I don't have to worry about it. Also, I've been like, I need to reread Beastly, because I just watched 2 videos. One of them was by Jenny Nicholson, and it was called, like, Nobody in the World Remembers Beastly, and then someone else did, like, a movie review. And it was titled very similarly, so now I, like, need to reread it. But that's the goal. I got my coffee ready, despite it being 10:30 at night. We're having my lamp on for the aura. And I didn't realize how dusty my shelf is until now, so that's sad. But we're at the part right now where Mercedes bid farewell to Monte Cristo and vice versa. And I'm really sad, because the next chapter's first line hinted that, like, that was probably the last time he'll ever see her, and I'm upset. I almost called the author Monte Cristo. Alexander Dumas made me go through this roller coaster of a fucking book just for the one couple that I wanted to be together to, like, not be together. Okay, I am not okay, so we're gonna read and see if that is wrong. Hello again. I just spilled coffee all over my bed sheets and I'm kind of pissed about that. But moving on. So, Monte Cristo told Morel, I don't know how to say that, the story of Edmond Dantes without telling Morel who Edmond Dantes actually is, and y'all, but whatever. So, Monte Cristo also got to visit, like, his jail that he was in, blah, blah, blah. So, they agreed that if Morel doesn't find happiness by October the 5th, Monte Cristo is going to help him kill himself. That was kind of a mouthful. And right now, Danglars, I really need to look up how to say these French names. He's being, like, chased, I guess. I don't know. I didn't finish the chapter yet because, you know, I spilled my fucking coffee. But I thought it would be a good time to update. Okay, well, it's midnight and I was going to stop reading to film my videos, but I could see that someone's awake in the other room and I don't want them to hear me talking to myself. So I'm just going to keep reading, actually, because it's getting intense now. Should have seen this coming, but, so Danglars is being held prisoner by our friend Luigi Vampa, who's revisiting us. If you are watching this video without ever having read the book, Luigi Vampa was a Roman bandit that abducted Mercedes' kid, like, halfway through this novel, blah, blah, blah. Literally after I finished filming that update, the light was turned off and this person went to bed. But we're gonna keep reading. It is the next day, and I have 2 chapters to go. Danglars needs to pay a fine to Luigi Vampa, and that's all I have going for me right now. Yes, I'm still in my pajamas as of yesterday as well, because I'm a lazy motherfucker. I was gonna read more, but someone's blasting the TV in the other room, so I can't really concentrate. So I'm gonna work on a document that got deleted, because I keep count of all the pages I've read, so I need to redo that document. I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll check it again. Alright, our main character got his revenge on the last of the people he needed to get revenge on. And now we are on the last chapter. Here we go. You guys! As of 1:30 a.m. of November 18th, I finally finished reading The Count of Monte Cristo. It's been over 2.5 months, and I am done. And then someone we thought was dead and we were supposed to believe to be dead is actually alive. I'm pretty sure Monte Cristo and Haiti banged near the end there, and they ran off together. That age difference is huge, but I don't really care. It's done. 1,242 pages later, I'm done. I mean, it was a great book, but holy shit. I need to sleep on this. I'll check back in tomorrow morning to give a proper statement, but as of now, whew, I am overwhelmed. Alright, final thoughts. I would say the fact that this took me 2.5 months, it was worth it. I did give this book 5 out of 5 stars. I don't really know why, but I fairly enjoyed myself reading the shit show. Shit show in a good way. Like, it wasn't a bad shit show. So final thoughts. This book takes place in a very long time span, because I think Edmond Dantes was only like 19 when he was sent to jail, and by the end of the book he was pushing 40. He's very dedicated. Like, I would not have the if I wanted to take revenge on people, I would not have the patience to do what he did. I mean, this spanned years, okay? And in the end, because there was 3 people he wanted to take revenge on. Villefort, Ferdinand, and then Danglars. Ferdinand killed himself. Danglars went completely bankrupt. Villefort's entire family died except for one person, but you don't really know that till the last chapter. Who's that one daughter? So Eugenie, I'm pretty sure she's a lesbian and no one can tell me otherwise. I looked up articles to see if people would agree with me, and a lot of people on Goodreads were like, oh no, she can't be. Her and Louise are just great friends. Listen, she ran away with Louise and told Louise, I'm kidnapping you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and then every time a man was in the picture, Eugenie was like, no. So they run off, Eugenie dressing up as a man to do so. They run off. They're in this hotel room that Andrea Cavalcanti sneaks into because he's trying to run away. So he jumped into the first chimney without any smoke. 2 beds in this room, and Eugenie and Louise are sharing the bed. And I'm like, she's a fucking lesbian. But I have a friend who's an English major, and she sent me scholarly articles that agree with me. So there's that. Also, the ending. I'm pretty sure Monte Cristo and Haiti banged, like I said in that last clip. Because this man was going to kill himself. Haiti came out like crying. She's like, you can't do it. He's like, what do you mean? She's like, I love you like a father, like a brother, and a husband. And I was like, okay. And then, you know, Monte Cristo he changed his mind right then and there. And then he took Haiti by the waist and brought her to another room. So I was like, okay. And, like, I will admit, part of me shipped it. Because I remember texting my friend like, oh, if it wasn't for the age gap, I would kind of ship it. I mean, not only is there an intense... So, like, okay, so part of me was like, who? But another part of me was like, Because Hades only, like, 19, 20 years old. Like I said, Monte Cristo is pushing not 20, well, he's pushing 40. So then my friend's argument was, well, he is mentally, like, 23, but I don't think that makes it okay. Also, Hades is a slave, so that's why I was like... So if it wasn't for the age gap, and if she was, like, a free woman and not a slave, I would kind of ship it. But those two things kind of overshadow it, so I was like, And, like, listen, guys, if this was written by an American in, like, modern day, yeah, I would hate it. I mean, like, that would be pretty shitty. But this is the 1800s, not in America. And honestly, I'm disappointed but not surprised that it happened. I wish we saw more Mercedes. I was very upset that that last chapter we had with her was the last, because the next chapter started with Monte Cristo thought that was going to be the last time he'd ever see her again, and I'm like, no, these books usually, they say that, but then at the end everyone has a happy ending, and then, no, Mercedes never came back, and I'm upset, because if I had to choose between Mercedes and Hades, I want him to be with Mercedes. Like, he did this whole thing to get back and get her back, but at the same time he went on a rant that she, like, was... What's the word I'm looking for? That she basically cheated on him. Infidelity. He brought that up when describing her to someone. I'm upset. I'm glad we did get to see Luigi Vampa again, because I thought, like, after the whole thing with Albert and stuff, like, we were never going to see him again. You know, and then after that I was like, what's the point? Something I've noticed about these big-ass books, they introduce things and then, like, they never come back. But I'm glad Luigi Vampa came back, and Peppino. Begs the question, because my friend asked me this, she was like, do you think Monte Cristo's the villain, the hero, or the anti-hero? If I had to choose, I think I would choose anti-hero, just because, like, he got his revenge, but he kind of, like, disrupted other people's lives in order to get that revenge. But alas, I very much enjoyed myself. Oh, I really did like the Carnivale scene, because I've always wanted to go to Italy during Carnivale, especially Venice. They did theirs in Rome, so that's why they have all the masks here. So if you don't know what Carnivale is, it's like this big party in Italy before Lent, typically a week long, at least I think. It was a week long in the book. And a lot of people wear masks. That's part of the party, basically. And I've always wanted to go to Italy during Carnivale, but I want to go to Venice during that, because Venice, I heard, is the best. Plus, I've been to Rome, I've been to Florence. Florence is my favorite city of all time, but, you know, it's time to expand my horizons. I really want to go to Venice. Never been to Venice, but if I ever go, it has to be during Carnivale. Thank you for this journey. Thank you for coming along, even if it was very spoilery considering this last 100 pages. Before I go, I do have a Twitter account, and I have an Instagram account, and I have a Facebook account, I have a Goodreads account, and I have a Letterboxd account. So, the first two that I mainly, like, want you to follow is Twitter and Instagram. My Twitter is @dom_p_is_here. This is the social media I'll be using for any, like, channel updates, because on Instagram, like, a lot of people in my personal life follow me, and I don't want people from my personal life to know I have this channel. So all the updates will be on Twitter. Follow this account. But I do have an Instagram. It's mostly just my own photography. It's not really booktube related, but a lot of travel stuff will be going on there because I have a big announcement soon. So that is @dom_has_photos. I do have a Facebook page for my animal photography called Fascinating Creatures. You can follow that if you want. Follow me on Goodreads. Just type in Dom P is here and I should show up. And I'll link this all down below. And I also have a Letterboxd account. It's just a way for me to organize the movies I watch. I don't really, like, use it to review movies, but if you're ever curious about my life, there you go. So now that that's out of the way, I will peace out. Ciao a tutti.